Hello, everybody. I'm Mackenzie Mitchell for WWE Now, breaking down everything you need to know before tonight's Monday Night Raw. So let's throw 3 minutes on the clock and get to it. Bad Bunny is back tonight on Raw and will have Payback on his mind. The world-renowned recording artist is set to host WWE Backlash live from Puerto Rico on Saturday, May 6th. But not everybody is rolling out the red carpet for the Coachella headliner.
Priest! Damian Priest!
Don't do this, Priest! It's gonna cost you, man!
No! Oh my God!
Someone get help!
Get some officials out here.
And the Judgment Day have only gotten bolder in their rivalry with the Grammy Award winner, with Damian Priest offering a message of his own this past Friday on SmackDown.
This Monday, live from Chicago, sold out Raw, the return of Bad Bunny. You know, Benito, I really hope this visit goes differently than the last time it did for you.
So we're all waiting to see what will go down tonight between Bad Bunny and the Judgment Day. The Judgment Day will have more on their plate than just Bad Bunny's return. Damian Priest will also have a showdown with WWE Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio. On Friday, the legendary luchador teamed up with Santos Escobar, but Priest and Finn Balor traveled south of heaven for the win.
Escobar comes in off the tag! Escobar to the top rope! There's the splash! Balor isn't legal!
Referee trying desperately to inform Santos Escobar to no avail.
Priest is legal! Damian Priest with a south of heaven choke slam! Judgment Day with the win!
And the Judgment Day now appear as powerful as ever, thanks to an unholy alliance announced last week by Paul Heyman himself.
A short-term deal engineered, conceived of, and approved of by your tribal chief, Roman Reigns.
So can the LWO back up Mysterio in a heated showdown with Priest tonight? The WWE Draft is only days away as superstars are left to wonder what their future holds. WWE's Chief Content Officer Triple H announced the draft earlier this month and promised it would change the destiny of every superstar on the roster. With the fate of factions, tag teams, and rivalries at stake, there's no telling what lengths some superstars may go to help their own futures. So who will try and take matters into their own hands tonight? And that's the latest from all around the WWE Universe, and we'll see you tonight at 8/7 Central on the USA Network.